it starts. So the answer to your question, it maybe start at 8:30, but it usually begins at around 4, which is in the afternoon time. Everybody has to be there, otherwise they might have to miss it, and one of our security might have to cancel that event because it is not safe to walk around by yourself. Because if you're walking if you if you are walking around by yourself, then you might end up in a situation that you might have to find your family members. It is not okay to talk to strangers because you might have to find a person that can relate to your husband, or it could be your wife, it could be anybody that you know. But sometimes they might forget your seat, or if somebody tries to take other spots as well. But most of the time, we think of something it usually prepares when it comes to finding a seat at a local stadium. Some of it has a name, but they can tell it whether it's the MetLife Stadium or it could be something a little bit different as usual. But we might have to catch on with that later. And so yeah, the date is today, which is February 8th, 2026. Will streamers be streaming that event? Yes or not. So it depends on the streamer who tries to watch that event. I don't know it's going to be on YouTube or possibly Twitch, but we will see in all social media platforms that they can find it anywhere. You can see the link through Twitter or any other social media that they have seen across the world. And we'll be giving away a bunch of footballs in that stadium, and maybe you guys can have free food as you want. But after the game, you might have to say hello to one of your fans, or maybe, you know. So yeah, when you're watching the Super Bowl, you can cheer for the other teams as you like. Possibly, it's fun for everybody. But sometimes teams are teams, and some, and basically, the Super Bowl is fun to watch, but it most likely can be a little bit maturing, and sometimes it usually helps out with getting access to that stadium, and sometimes security can be a little bit difficult to get through because they need passes to, and whether if you're cheering for all the teams, that's fine. But you know, football is fun. It could be like a sport to anyone, but basically, it doesn't matter if all sports are possible or okay, but you know, it's fun, and every streamer can usually do it. You know, without without their specific needs or something. So yeah, we'll be watching it on the other channels as well. But don't worry, it's not gonna get copyrighted, even though some of the music are. And yeah. Well, I usually play Roblox, but I heard that they're doing something with the updates going on, and it's crazy that it usually updates every Saturday, and possibly whenever there's a new game updates, like for example, like 99 Nights in the Forest or possibly Grow Garden, it usually crashes Roblox like every now and then, which is crazy. And I don't know, but it could be one of the developers, but somehow I I seen some streamers play Zero Brain Mode, but it's my first time playing that game, so maybe I'll try it and see which game I used to play the most, and then you know. So yeah, but I'll let you know and decide which game is better. So if it's still a brain rot, then it will be better. But Glow Garden has too much updates going on. Maybe one of the maybe what is it called? Oh yes, it's called admin abuse, and they always have admin abuse in every game. But what's sad is about the. But what's sad about Roblox is they add an age verification. Like sometimes whenever you go to Roblox and you see yourself thinking that you're 18 or older, knowing that some of the games were fun to everybody, but some of the chat, some of the Roblox chats in the game can be new to everyone. But sometimes, if I see people typing in chat or like spamming stuff or saying negative things, that could be maybe Roblox developers can ban that people who tries to go into the game and start typing inappropriate messages in that chat, which is insane. Like I know how hard it was to play Roblox, but sometimes they might need to be careful when the games are a little bit inappropriate or not. But they might need to watch out for that specific game that they usually play. But you know.